our guys really paid attention to the game plan. We wanted to take away the three. They were really good. Both games we played, even the game at Moyne, where we had our way with them, I thought, but they made 11 threes in that game. So we wanted to take away the three. We did a good job. We knew we were going to give up some stuff on the inside, so Karoma got 24, he got loose. We uncharacteristically fouled a lot tonight. They shot 21 free throws, which doesn't really happen with us. But all in all, these guys did a really good job defensively, and our crowd was fantastic. They gave us a lot of energy. Devin Hay got those 2 back-to-back dunks, and the energy from the crowd, you could just feel it in there. So can't say enough about our crowd. Hats off to Moyne. I think Coach Champion's a great coach, really good on the offensive end, and they're going to get better and better going forward.
Questions for our student athletes?
How you doing? How does it feel to come out tonight and have the game you have?
I just, I look to do the same thing every night. I've been working hard in practice, shooting a lot of shots, so just go out there and shoot. That's what they tell me to do.
You had a career high in points, steals, and rebounds tonight. What does that mean to you?
Well, my last school, we was big on denying, so I brought that here, and that came with the steals and the points. That just came to me. They found me. I was open. They was keyed in our 2 players, so they found me.
You also led your team in three-pointers before tonight. What gave you the hot hand from 3 tonight?
Just working in practice. We shoot a lot of shots in practice, a ton of shots in practice. So I feel like I was just the man tonight. It could be anybody any night.
Jordan, shot wasn't falling from the 3 as well tonight. How do you still find ways to impact the game on the offensive side?
I think it just boils down to just keep working hard. I think the game will reward you if you keep working hard, so I just think that's what it is.
Anything else for the student athletes? Great. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice job. All right, coaches, questions? Coach.
You talked about defending the 3. On the other end, you guys had 11 in the first half. Just how big was that for your success tonight?
Yeah, Jalen McGlone, he was great. It's something that we see in practice every day. We see it, we saw it all summer, and we saw it in the early part of the year, and then, fortunately we got him on the court late, and we knew he just needed to get into a rhythm. So he got into the game, the 3-4 previous games, and he was trying to do too much, got the ball and just dribbling right on the catch and trying to do too much. And we told him, if you're open, just catch and shoot. You don't have to do anything else. The last game versus Wagner, you look at the box score, I think he was 0 for 5 from 3, but he took 5 really good catch and shoot threes that we wanted him to take. 2 of those 5 were halfway down, so you could just feel it coming. And tonight, it just went in for him tonight. And I think a crowd and the energy in the building really had him do that for us.
In the second half, I think you guys shot just 1 of 11 from 3. Is that any concern after the strong first half?
No, I mean, if you look at our numbers, we're not a great 3-point shooting team. We can score. And so I never worry about the ball going in from 3. I just worry about us moving it from side to side and letting other guys touch it and our spacing, and it will allow us to score. So I don't worry about the 3s.
When you go on a run where you go scoreless in the second half for the first 6 minutes, how do you keep your team engaged on the defensive end and keep them engaged on offense?
Yeah, I called the timeout early because I just sensed we were flat. For some reason, I don't know why you'd be flat in a conference tournament game. We were flat and started the second half, and we settled for some 3s instead of going and driving it and trying to get it moving and score. Once we got out of that little malaise and we started moving the ball, and it started with our defense. We got a couple really good plays on defense, got it in transition, we saw the ball go through the hoop, and then everything started opening again.
AJ and Nate, they had 48 points last week. Tonight, I think they just had 27 combined. How much was it focusing on them heading into this game?
Yeah, it was the ball screen. And here last week, they really hurt us with the pick and pops. Dancer's really good. He can get behind screens and shoot behind it. And then Faust is good at setting and popping out. And we did a much better job tonight with our ball screen cover. We worked on it for the last 2 days about taking away the 3. And then in the second half, I give Ben Wood, I give a lot of credit here. We changed the coverage in the second half, and they weren't expecting it. And again, they took away the 3s. So we wanted to take away the 3. We knew Karoma, so something was going to happen inside. Karoma got going inside, but
2 is less than 3, so we'll take that.
Coach,
You shot about 55% from the floor and about 87% from the foul line. Are you more comfortable at the foul line now than in previous games as you expanded in your win streak?
Oh yeah. I've said this all year. We can score. We shot 48% from the field for the season, which is a really high number. It's because of our spacing, the guys where we share the ball and we get the ball from
Down
one side
low
of the
too,
floor.
correct?
Yeah, we get it from one side of the floor to the other side of the floor. And then summertime, just knowing Devin Hayes a really good free throw shooter, Jordan Jones a really good free throw shooter, Jalen McGlone's a good free throw shooter. We got a lot of good free throw shooters, and Ab Momo is a much improved free throw shooter. So I felt like we had a chance to be a really good free throw shooting team.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Last question for me. 4 players in double figures tonight. How does it feel as a coach, knowing that everybody shares the ball, and what do you look forward to going into the next game?
Yeah, we got, we in our rotation, we got 8 or 9 guys that we play on the regular, and all those guys could be double figure guys anywhere else. Those guys stayed at Central Connecticut, came to Central Connecticut, sacrificed. We don't have a guy averaging 30 minutes a game, so they're sacrificing minutes and they're sacrificing stats and numbers because they're part of a good team. They want to be a part of something special here. So it was these 4 guys tonight. It could be 4 different guys on Saturday. So that's how we are. And then looking forward, we got FDU coming up. So that's, Terrence Brown obviously is like a really big time guy. He had 29 points here when we played him last time. So we're going to have to really get to work on film and work and figure out what we're going to do to kind of limit him.
Last question here in the front.